our next speaker, Mr. Anoop. He is non-executive director and advisor to the board at Advanced Rocket Technologies. I want to mention that Advanced Rocket Technologies is a very good friend of us. And that's actually, thank you so much, Marwan, for your help. And Mr. Anoop will be presenting, telling us about connecting Europe and the Middle East, the ways and how Advanced Rocket Technologies are participating in this. Mr. Anoop, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Alex. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you.
Mr. Anoop, you have some problems with sound.
Can you hear me?
We hear you now. Yes.
Okay. Right. Thank you for your time, everyone. My name is Anoop Singh Bamrah. I am non-executive director for Advanced Rocket Technologies and advisor to the board. So I'm afraid my presentation is not going to be as technical as these fine colleagues of ours, but I'll try and keep you entertained and engaged nonetheless. I am an aerospace expert and I've been in the industry for going on 30 years now. I have a number of other businesses in the aerospace industry, the British School of Aviation. I train engineers for Boeing, Airbus aircraft, so from wide body to narrow body. And Falcon Flying Group is one of my other companies. It's nearly 50 years old, where we train commercial airline pilots, buy, sell aircraft, and maintain them as well. Today, I'm here in the capacity of advisor for ART, and we're going to speak a little bit on the industry, and I shall be telling you a little bit about what we do. So thank you for your time here. So, emerging trends in the commercial space launch services for the Middle East. Yeah, we are all aware of the size of the market, currently under $750 million, and it's a market that's not setting to slow down. You know, by 2020 or 2035, we're looking at close to $2 billion. I will touch upon the market, launch services, future and challenges within the Middle East, and then why ART is the viable solution. So, as a couple of years ago, just under $500 million, and it's got an annual growth rate of around 7%, close to 10% now. It's a very buoyant market, as we know, and we are viewing this market as a chance to remove some of the errors of the past that have been seen across the world. Collaboration is one of the largest points of talk and conversation at the moment, and people across the world, regardless of where they're from, they're working towards a common goal, and that's what space offers us: commonality. Satellites from all sizes, they're increasing by the day. There's one being launched every minute, well, nearly. And the size of them is getting smaller and smaller. You know, the CubeSat market is hugely vibrant at the moment, and we're seeing a huge emergence of new technology companies that are entering this CubeSat market to deliver viable solutions to various industry sectors, and ART is one of those companies. And the MENA region, $408 million, that's the demand. By 2025, yeah, $408 million is what the market will be worth. I think it'll be worth a bit more, but we're going to edge on the conservative side. But small sat launches are unlike the larger service for orbital and large orbital. The infrastructure required is cheaper, smaller, just as robust, carries the same sort of certification processes, but it's more accessible. Now, some of the regional challenges faced with engaging with the MENA region and trying to interlope and interface with the UK and with Europe there are geopolitical situations going on that we're all aware of. And what we're trying to do is, in addition to rocket launch service provision, is working with local government, working with export control in the UK, yeah, eventually ESA as well. And we shall be ensuring that we provide a go-between and an interface to build this bridge and make even other service providers, whether or not they're competitors, it's about the collaboration aspect. And that's where we're different to other organizations. Regulations, luckily, we are very, very good at regulations and working alongside some of the best and brightest in the industry. We can meet the regulatory demands of not only one or two regulatory bodies, but what's required in order to build this bridge. And that, of course, is not without its logistical difficulties. But yeah, that with a bit of planning and everything, you know, we are confident that we shall meet this task. So, space is the future and rockets are the way. The ability for a rocket to carry a payload has been exploited for decades. Now, we, up until 10, 15 years ago, the primary purpose was for military and scientific research, primarily along government organizations. As the decades have gone by, as the years have rolled, privatization has come along. And what it's showing us is that we now, as individual stakeholders within this great industry, have a chance to make our mark and set the benchmark for the future generations to come. So it is incredibly important that we work together and we ensure that we are paving the right way. Now, Advanced Rocket Technologies looks to build efficient, cost-effective, sustainable rockets. Now, some of these are buzzwords that we hear or they're perceived to be buzzwords, but we take what we do very seriously. And the general theme in the industry is that, yeah, we're not making cars anymore. We have greater access to sustainable materials. We have greater access to resources built and utilizing sustainable pathways. And we should ensure that we do this. So ART is working and looking to be setting up in Oman towards the end of Q3 2024. And we shall be looking to open up this bridge between the UK, Europe, and the Middle East and allow people to come with us and utilize our services and for us to provide the guidance and the protocols so that everyone can operate in a safe manner and achieve their own goals, by all means, within a parameter and within a setting that is safe and, of course, confidential as well. Space collaborations are, quite frankly put, they've expanded over the years beyond educational and research. Policy is in place, bilateral and multilateral agreements to cooperate on space technology and also space exploration. With our interface, in addition to the provision of rocket launches, we're looking for partners, you know, whether it's commercial or you know, for the greater good and humanity, for development. You know, to work with and provide expertise and technological support for people that need it. And you know, we work with other nations to develop their own space capabilities. This is extremely important to us. And this is including the infrastructure development, training programs, investment. Yeah, our astronautics program is phenomenal. It's just been launched on rocketry and propulsion and all these fantastic modules which everyone else knows about. And I urge you and your colleagues to check them out. What we want to do is make sure that private companies now, more than ever, have a chance to partner in the development of space tech. And that includes everything from comms to Earth observation and space tourism. It's already happening, folks. So launching space for all, cutting edge technologies, that's exactly where ART is, and that's what we're about. I want to thank you for your time, and it's fantastic to be in this community. It's a work of art. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.